Trucker Steve here. Hope everyone's having a great day. October 2025. So, Freightway did an interview with Steve Gold, CEO and founder of 160 Driving Academy. Very good organization. Over 125 CDL schools throughout the United States. And they were talking about how the entry-level driving training program has been watered down, which I have been talking about for a long time. I agree with that. It's been watered down and how it made the trucking industry less safe. And how did this happen? They go on. They said the FMCSA introduced self-certification database. It's a self-certification database that allows virtually anyone to register as a CDL school or CDL trainer without demonstrating proper qualifications or adhering to state licensing requirements. The regulatory shift, it created, they say, two distinct paths to becoming a commercial truck driver. Path number one, the traditional path, attending one of about the 2,100 properly licensed CDL schools that provide comprehensive CDL training programs. Really? How can one say that all these CDL schools that are state licensed, accredited, are providing comprehensive training? Yes, a lot of them are very good CDL schools, but not all. They only do with the FMCSA fruit loopholes, not enforcing rules, so they take advantage of the situation, and a lot of them do not provide quality CDL training. They have business. Get these new students in and get them out. And they are licensed and accredited schools. The second path, when deregulation came in, that's the next path. So the new CDL students who were going to become future truckers, they were going to schools they were receiving minimum training from one of the 32,000 self-registered training providers in the Federal Registry. And a lot of them they call CDL school mills. So I didn't hear anything about these two pathways. I really don't care about that. So I'll say, look, every single CDL school, whoever is a school, whoever is training, all around 2022 had to register on the training provider registry. They all self-certified themselves. No one's going to check into their records. Some were accredited, some were not. Some were a single provider with a tractor teaching students how to drive and get their license, etc. They all on the registry. Now, Steve Goldman, is he saying that because he's state licensed and accredited, that all his 125 CDL schools are properly training CDL students? Check out the reviews online. Go and check the reviews out. A lot of good reviews, a lot of bad reviews. Check it out. If they still on there, because I saw a lot of not good reviews. And as you know, I have worked for 160 Driving Academy for a short period of time. Not all their schools are training students the way they should be trained. Now, if there's a bad school, their main office is in New York. They're not there watching these schools, but they do take action, which is good. So that's why I say I'm not saying 160 is a bad program. In fact, it's very well run from the home office to give, good guidance and leadership. But a good CDL school is one that has really good leadership, good CDL instructors, proper equipment at a particular school, etc. Does 160 Driving Academy, do they set up any of their students for their CDL test that some of them are just not ready, not proficient, not ready? Yeah, some of them are. And some of them maybe can't back up that well. But thanks to FMCSA, you can do it. You can set up students for their test because no one is going to look into it, and the schools are self-certifying that these students are ready when they are not ready. So that's why they can get away with it. So much as what Steve Gold said is correct, and I agree with most of the interview, and I thought Greg did a great job on the interview. But you need to see this interview, and especially towards the end when Greg talks to Steve Gold, or he's talking about the driver shortage myth that he calls. Check out Steve Gold's reaction. See what he says. Did he say anything? Did he reply to Craig? No. And I bet Steve Gold he doesn't want to lose his membership with the American Trucking Association, so he would make sure when he brings new clients into his schools, the new students, he's going to definitely be pushing. There is a major driver shortage in the trucking industry. He has to push that. And if he can get FMCSA to get rid of all the schools that are not licensed or accredited, then maybe he can, I'm just, pointing out, maybe, I could be wrong, he can, instead of 125, 140, whatever number of schools he has, he can get himself up to 200, 300 CDL schools. He can expand rapidly if he wants. He might not want to. Or those students will go to his schools, or to one of the schools in the club, the Association of CDL Schools that are state licensed, registered, and in the association. So once again, yes, there are many good CDL schools, but I'm telling you right now, there are some good CDL schools and individuals who are teaching and doing a fantastic job that are not state licensed and accredited. When CDL schools failed students or online, I would send them to one of the training providers that might have had 2 or 3 trucks, an individual to get one-on-one training, and they did a great job, helped the students out. And they throughout the United States. They are passionate instructors. They don't want to be big. They just want to help students get the proper road training. So if they didn't get what they did from a state license or accredited school, they'll go and some of them pay right out of their pocket to get that extra training from a smaller provider that's on a registry, but they was not licensed from the state or accredited. They're just on the registry. So, yes, the government needs to step in and fix the broken CDL school system, but will they? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about this. Share the video. I'll see you in the next run. I'm going to talk a little bit more about solutions to the issues from Greg Fuller. But right now, share the video. You want to subscribe, I appreciate it, but I need you to get the word out on any of my videos. If you want to take little clips or whatever off of it and talk about it, I'm all for it. I really appreciate it. I love to see it.